Welcome back to another episode of Girl Talk. I have two amazing guests with me today. I have
Alyssa
and
Marcus.
And today we'll be talking about Marcus's amazing little fashion pieces that he's created. So Marcus, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
All right, so I'm a fashion design major from Long Island. I'm a senior, so it's my last semester here.
Nice.
So I got into fashion, I'd say like 2016, 2017. I was always kind of into it, but then I started to get more and more into it, and then I decided I wanted to make that my career choice.
So you had already known in mind, you knew that you wanted to come in as a fashion major when you came to Oneonta?
Yeah, I transferred here from
where were
community
you
college.
before?
Suffolk County Community College.
Oh, that's good. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right. And do you have a specific person who you look up to that inspires your creations?
Not really. I kind of just go with the flow there.
Kind of creative like that?
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I wish I was that creative. Definitely not that creative. All right, cool. So, all right, let's see some of your pieces. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Wow.
We love.
Okay, so what piece did you create from this look?
Okay, so from this look, I made just the jacket.
Okay.
Everything else is his own clothing.
And what made you pick out these pieces for the jacket?
So I made the jacket in mind to be worn during the fall and be fall themed. So I just thought that the light color and the gray matched with it really nicely.
And is that jacket, can you wear it both, unisex,
Yeah.
male and female?
Yeah, usually when I make my pieces, I keep unisex in mind.
Oh, that's really, really nice.
We
That's
love
really
that.
nice.
We love that. We
And
love
the
that.
colors, is there a specific reason?
No, I just really like green and brown. I thought that went well with fall colors, and it matched leaves nicely and things like that. Just general fall colors.
Okay.
And do you ever want to make it in different colors or any of that in mind?
That specific jacket, no. But
Yeah.
I do want to make other stuff.
For other pieces?
Yeah.
So what made you make that jacket that way rather than making a leather jacket? It kind of it looks like a leather jacket, but a subtle leather jacket rather
Right.
than a jean jacket or a plaid. What made you go for that specific style?
So I didn't want to do flannel because I feel like that's kind of played out, you know.
You said
So
yeah.
I went with the solid colors, and I didn't want to choose material that was too hard for me because I still am learning, you know.
Okay.
Right.
You know, I'm still on the ground level at that point.
Right.
So I wanted to make something that I could actually work with and manipulate easily, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so that specific piece, you handmade that.
Yes.
You,
Yep. I cut out
what
the
is
pattern.
the process behind that? How does that work?
Is it
So-
time consuming?
Yeah, it's very time consuming. So you have to start out and obviously figure out what you want the jacket or whatever the piece is to look
Right.
like.
Okay.
And then from there you have to make it into a pattern so that way you can see the dimensions and everything like that.
Right.
And then make it out of test fabric to make sure it fits. And then you make it out of the actual fabric that you want to.
Wow,
So
that's
that
a lot of
process-
work. So how long would you say it took you to create that jacket?
That jacket, I'd say 7, 8 hours in total.
Oh my
7, 8
goodness.
It was over the course of a semester. It was
Right.
through
So
class.
it was a span.
Yeah, yeah.
So was it a piece you had to present for your class or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, amazing.
We
already.
love it. We love
Thank you,
neutrals.
thank you.
Yeah, I love the neutral colors.
Thank
I
you.
heard that when we did a segment a couple weeks ago. We heard that brown is the new beige.
I
feel like
What's
brown
in
is
right
in.
now.
It
everybody
is.
loves that color. I love it.
I've been wearing a lot more brown too. I
Champagne,
can't
too.
lie.
Okay.
No, me too.
No,
Me
seriously,
too.
what
Can't
you're
go
wearing brown,
wrong.
I'm
No,
wearing
you
brown.
can't.
Yeah.
No.
You're right today because you're the star, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, stick out.
Okay, let's see the next piece.
Ooh, we love color.
Interesting. There goes the green again, and
love.
that is that an orange or?
Yeah, it's an orange.
So you have blue, green, and orange. What's the what's
the reasoning?
what's the reasoning behind that look?
So I have to do it for a project in one of my classes, Innovations in Wearable Art,
Okay.
and it's making clothing out of non-traditional materials, so no fabric, anything that's traditional.
So what fabric did you use specifically for that look?
I didn't use any fabric for that look.
Really?
I meant not fabric. I meant to say material.
So I use, you guys know Ethernet cables, ones that plug into.
Yes.
So I stripped those down and used the wire from the inside,
Wow.
and duct tape, cardboard, and trash bags.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Again, there
Yeah.
goes the creativeness that I would have never,
I wish.
never thought of that. That's pretty cool. And any specific colors for the colors? Any reason why you?
That's what's in them.
That's just what.
That's what I was given. So I.
Oh, so you were given
No.
Cool.
I decided I wanted to use Ethernet cables, and then when
Okay.
I opened them, those just
Oh,
the
that's
colors
what
of
it's
it.
giving you.
Yeah.
So if you had to like recreate that look at different colors, what colors would you pick?
I definitely would still use a green, maybe more like neon, because
It
that
pops.
one's
Yeah.
That one's more of like a forest green. A pink, definitely.
I love pink.
Yeah,
We love
and yellow as
Colors.
well.
There's a lot of colors. I don't like colors. I'm not a person who likes
I'm
love
a big color
I'm
guy.
Yeah,
a
so am I.
big like pastel, monotone, black, white, beige. Like type
Oh,
of
I'm
girl.
all over the place.
I love
Really
colors.
like
One day
I
it's
love
pink, the
colors.
next day it's
Really?
like bright yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
I feel like I can't pull off colors.
No, you
color
can.
colors.
You definitely.
Colored clothes.
You can. You can.
Okay, let's see the next look.
Ooh.
Wow.
I love.
So it's giving me like these Greek goddess vibes.
No,
like
yeah.
that's the look I get behind this. It looks
love the
so
sheer.
nice.
I love the sheer.
Okay, behind the look, what
Okay.
Let's hear it.
inspired this?
So that was an inspiration from the second look that we looked at.
Okay.
So I kind of had to make something that was similar to it, but obviously not the same.
Not the same,
And
right.
this time it's just out of fabric because it's a ready-to-wear version. So that way you see the second look and you're like, okay, I want to wear that, and I give you an option to wear that now. You know?
So it ties in.
Yeah.
And then like any like specific reason why you chose black and or
Um,
like because the other ones were so colorful and then this
There's a
one
pop
is
of yellow, but not too crazy.
Yeah,
black.
it was, I don't know. I went with black this time.
airy and flowy, like it's majestic.
More of like yeah.
I'll be honest, the mesh train was the last edition.
But I think
Really?
it was a
It was a
great
good
addition.
addition.
Like
Yeah.
that
I
really
like it. I like
Really
it.
brought
but-
together.
that really topped it off. Like that's what
Yeah.
gave it the extra pizzazz.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And I mean, I loved all the looks.
Thank you, thank you.
Can I see all the looks like on stage just so I can like see them?
We can take it all in.
Yeah, let me just take it all in one more time. Wow.
I like how you're tying in neutrals to like color.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so
Yeah.
is there a specific like look you were going with this look with Matt, I believe is your name? With Matt's look?
With Matt, no. I just was making something that I could see myself in.
Right.
Okay.
It was a little bit on the streetwear end because it's a blazer, but it's still something that you could wear out to a bar.
Okay,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You can go either way with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then with this one, I like how the skirt was
I
paired.
love the skirts.
Wait,
Yeah.
so is the skirt and that part together, or was it just put like that?
What, the top and the skirt?
So like, I see like that has a band on
Mm-hmm.
the skirt. Was it put together, or was it like, or is that separate?
It's separate.
Okay. Wow, I love them.
Nice. So what would you say your sense of fashion is?
I feel like I have a high sense of fashion, you know. It's expressive style.
Okay.
It's definitely streetwear. Like,
Streetwear?
Right. Very much streetwear.
yeah. When you look at me, you'd look at me, you'd be like, that guy probably skates, you know.
Yeah. I've got that. Yeah.
But, you know, I like to be bold about it, you know. I like to mix a lot of color combinations and head turners, you know.
What about you? What's your like aesthetic?
Aesthetics. So
Aesthetic.
I love a nice little comfy set, but I love color. I love
Okay.
color. I feel like I would rather more of like a neutral type of outfit, but like shoes with bright colors. I feel like I
Okay.
love shoes. So like I wear like orange, like my orange Pumas and like nude or like black. I just feel like I'd rather pop a color in the shoe than the outfit.
Okay, I'm like.
What about you?
Completely.
Hey, that's okay.
I don't really know. I feel like my style goes on my mood.
Yeah.
So if I'm
Yeah,
feeling
no.
like being comfortable, I wear comfortable. Like, but overall, I think I'm a pretty like girly girl.
Same.
So I like the flowers and the pastels and the skirts
Flowers.
and the jeans and like, you know, shoes. I'm like starting to get into shoes now
Right.
because before I was like, I don't really care about
Yeah.
shoes, but now I'm starting to see like shoes make your fit. As
They
well.
do.
They
Other
do.
than just like your shirt and your jeans, shoes make your fit.
It can also
And
ruin
I'm-
your
I'm-
fit,
it
too.
can also
It can
ruin your
ruin your
fit.
fit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
how so?
I feel like I'm really thrown off with like colors clashing. Like I feel like certain colors like complement each other. I don't know. And like I'm really thrown off if like your shoe's one color and it doesn't match like the rest of like your vibe.
Yeah,
Is that a
yeah.
pet peeve you have? Like a what's
Yeah.
a pet
Yeah,
peeve
that's
in,
a- that's a pet peeve I
Wait,
have.
wait. So what are some pet peeves you have in like according to fashion? Like what is something somebody would wear? You'd be like, ugh, no, that doesn't go.
For me, it's navy blue and black.
I hate that.
Yeah, it doesn't ever work for me.
Ever.
I see people wearing that, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Right, like you could do navy and beige. You could do black and beige. You don't need to do navy and black. You just don't. Yeah, I can't stand it.
And for me, it's really dirty shoes. Like, yeah. Because, like, that ruins your fit, too. Like, I get having beaters.
Yeah, but, like,
I have my
sometimes,
beaters on.
that sometimes, like, adds, like, I feel like a little bit
spice?
of personality to who you are.
Well,
You're like,
right.
Absolutely. But, like, there's one thing of having a super nice fit and then just throwing on dirty old shoes.
Oh, okay,
you know?
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So it's like if you have a really cool fit, something like
And then, like, you don't care
trendy,
about your shoe.
fashionable, and then your shoes are kind of like, ooh.
Yeah.
And you, that kind of like ruins the
Yeah.
Throws it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
entire
You just didn't
vibe.
finish the job at that point, you know? You
Yeah.
kind of sold on that.
So
Yeah.
what do you guys think fashion is? Like, if you had to describe fashion in any way, what would it be? It's a pretty deep question.
It is.
It
I
is.
like it.
You can go first
So
if you want, yeah.
I feel like, I mean, it's cliche, but I feel like it's like expressing yourself from like
Right.
outside, because like no one really, like if you see someone on the street, you don't know what they are on the inside, but like you can kind of tell their vibe for the most part from what they're just wearing, and like I feel like that's why I'm very much into it, and like I'm passionate about it. Like
Yeah.
I care what I wear.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah, of
present
course.
myself, you know.
Of course.
'Cause that's your first look.
Yeah, I was gonna say much of that. I was gonna say the same thing. Whatever word for it, you like expressing yourself. I was like, damn, that's what I was gonna
He's
say.
like, oh.
So, if someone had to like be picked to set fashion trends, who would it be? Kim K,
Maybe a little Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Yeah,
She
Rihanna.
comes
I feel like
Mine.
she's definitely changing the
Trendsetter.
game when it comes to like pregnancy
Maternity
and
wear.
fashion. Like it's
Yep.
she's changing the game. Cause damn, she was looking good.
No, yeah. I feel like no one would ever think of like dressing like that until she came along, and now it's like.
Well, I also feel like a lot of women were judgmental. Like,
Yes.
why would you wear something like that if you're pregnant?
Like,
she
why not?
totally came around and was like, so, and what?
Yeah.
Wear it. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta admit, I haven't seen much of Rihanna pregnant. I've been off social media, so like I haven't seen
Alright,
anything
that's
about it.
fine.
That's okay.
She's.
Well, she's
doing her
rocking
thing.
her
Yeah.
pregnancy.
I imagine so. She does.
is.
She rocks everything. Let's
Yeah,
be honest.
she does.
Yeah, she's. It's Rihanna.
Yeah, I'm a big Rihanna fan, so
know.
like.
Very much, yeah.
Okay, so going into after you graduate, what do you plan to do going into the big
world.
adult life
The
world?
Yeah, the
big
fashion
adult world.
Yeah.
So I want to get a job in a bigger company.
Okay.
My end goal is to have my own brand.
Okay.
I just know
Okay.
obviously that's going to take some time and
You
money.
gotta start off somewhere.
Yeah. So figure I'd learn while I'm working there and
Okay.
then in another company, design and work on my own stuff on the side and eventually grow my label.
That is so cool. I mean, I've always wanted to do something like that, but I feel like it's always been like t-shirts. You know,
Yeah.
nothing like
Out of the box.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
What, that jacket you created. Like, I don't think it'd be anything like that. Like, I'd probably like design it, but not make it.
But I'll
If you
make
said-
it same.
If you said that to me when I was like 15, I would have agreed.
You would've said yes.
So,
Yeah.
what were your plans at 15?
I didn't really have plans.
You didn't have plans. You were
Just-
just like, I'm just gonna go.
He was
to
like, I like
college.
clothes.
Yeah, I was just going with the flow.
Just
Right.
going with the flow. I don't know. What were your plans at 15? Did you were you inspired at like a fashion trendy at that age
I
or
kind
no?
of was. At first, I wanted to be a teacher, and then I started being like a tutor, and I was like, I definitely don't want to do this. And so like, I started exploring into fashion, and I was like, this is what I want to do. But like, I'm not creative when it comes to drawing. It's like I can't draw anything. But like the merchandising side really like spoke to me, and like, cause I would go to stores and I would be like, I don't even like what they're selling. Like,
Yeah.
can I change that? And so like,
Okay.
I've been wanting to be like a buyer seller for like a while. So I feel like that's where like I came in here, and I was like, this is what I want to do.
So do
you
you
know?
remember that moment where you were like, I'm just really into fashion. Like this
Yeah.
is just something I really like. It's not a hobby, like, because I feel like when you're in college, you start understanding who you are, and
Right.
things start to settle. Like, this is what I like. This is whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you remember that moment where it just clicked and you were like, yeah, like this is me. This is my passion. This is what I want to do.
I feel like I think I was in like early high school, and I was like still figuring things out. I was like, I don't really know what I want to do. And I walked into Forever 21 because that was like my favorite place ever. And I was like, this is so ugly. I can't even wear any of these things.
What? No, stop. I shop there.
No, I do too. I do too. But like they have their hit and miss moments, and like
Yeah,
I went in
they
there and
do.
I was
Yeah, I
like,
know what
they
you're
need to
talking
always
about.
hit. Yeah.
It'd be like a really cute shirt, and in the back it'd be like,
It's like a pizza,
parents,
and I'm like,
or
Why?
They've been doing that
What
for
are you
so long.
doing?
Yeah, I can't.
There are
I can't
some
stand
gems in there if you really
No, there are.
go and you like find.
it. You look around. You got to
Mhm.
deep dive. Yeah.
So I guess that would be the next question. Where do you guys shop? Like, what is some cool, like, do you guys thrift or anything like that?
I just started getting more into thrifting recently, but up until then, I would just shop at like PacSun, Forever 21, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Same.
Same thing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What
I
about you?
shop Shein, Forever 21, H&M, all of that
H&M.
stuff.
Zara.
Like, but anyways, thank you so much for being on Girl Talk. I hope you guys like Marcus's collection and
Alyssa.
Alyssa. Forgetting her name. I was
That's
gonna say.
okay.
But thank you, and we'll see you back on another episode of Girl Talk. Bye.
Bye.